an incorrigible delinquent at times. Behave yourself, man!
It was a trip to see a friend that went horribly wrong. But if you live in Saudi Arabia and you get caught with home-brewed alcohol in your car, it's never going to end well. Last August, British oil manager Karl Andree was sentenced to a year in jail and 378 lashes after he was caught ferrying some homemade wine to a friend who was holding a party elsewhere in the city of Jeddah. Though the lashes never materialised, when the year ended, Mr Andree wasn't released until his family launched a public campaign and the British government intervened. The 74-year-old arrived back in the UK last week, and early this afternoon, I went to meet him. Take me back to that moment when you suddenly realised this is bad.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, it was dreadful, actually, the shock of your life. You just want the earth to open up beneath you because you know what you're facing.
So there you are in prison. You know that you've been sentenced to this year and 378 lashes.
378, yes.
Did you think you were going to be lashed?
Well, I did, because, I mean, he spelled it out in the trial.
What did he say?
Well, he first of all said 4 months for having it and drinking it. 8 months for giving it as a gift. Another tragic mistake I made. In their eyes, their perception, giving it as a gift is worse than selling it or just giving it. We use this word gift. It means you're encouraging them to drink more and to introduce other people to it.
So in the prison, every night, were you thinking perhaps tomorrow I'll be lashed?
Well, in the early part of my time there, yes. You know, you kept thinking of that. You kept thinking what an idiot you were. You feel dreadfully humiliated and angry with yourself, really, for having done it. Why do I do this?
I wondered, you know, as a Westerner living in Saudi,
yes,
do Westerners, do you turn a blind eye to the things that people here, the human rights abuses, things that people here find appalling?
Living there, of course, yes. You know, we don't know why. I mean, and that's their business. We mustn't interfere, because that's the way they want to run their country.
And you don't feel uncomfortable about that when you're there?
Not at all. In fact, I feel more comfortable there than here at times.
Why?
Well, there's no robbery, then there's no muggings and things like that, you know. A woman can walk around at night with no problems at all.
The woman can't drive herself anywhere, though.
No, they're funny about that, but slowly that'll change with education.
I mean, they've been saying that for a long time, haven't they, with Saudis? Slowly it'll change, slowly it'll change.
But it is changing. They've now got women in the Shura Council, which they never had before. They're voting. They must have voted by now for the municipalities. So it's a man's world, and that's their traditional thing. But the women are getting educated, and they are getting a very powerful force.
How do you feel about Saudi Arabia now, having lived there for 25 years, then spent more than a year in jail? How do you feel about the country now?
I've got no hard feelings against them. You know, I went there in the 80s because I wanted to send my children to private school and things like that, and I earned the money I could to do these things and achieve them. So I've got something to thank them for. And
I saw your daughter said that you're more trouble to her than her 2 teenagers. Do you look back and think that was so foolish?
Yes, I do. I was angry with myself, still am actually. I lost a whole year of my life. Yeah. It's really annoying.
And lost the whole year of your life at an age when each year is precious,
yes.
presumably.
Yes, each year is precious when you're in the sunset years, as it were. But yeah, very sad.
I've been